Hi, I'm Emily Boylan and I work with HSE Tuiscint. We're a service for young people with a diagnosis on the autism spectrum. The young people are mostly aged 18 to 24. And our goal is to support our students in living their lives in the community. So we're interested in getting involved in educational projects. We're interested in other community supports such as medical, housing, other kinds of personal development resources. And the way that we got involved with students learning in the community was through contact with the Access Office. And through that, we identified different needs we had in the service, such as help with nutrition, online safety, different access to college facilities such as the computers program also, which provided some links to us with the computers in the community program. So we really wanted to connect our young people to a third level education service, and TU students learning in the community have helped us to do that. We've been collaborating with TU Dublin for 4 years now in different parts of the Students Learning with Community program. We've worked on 4 very different projects with the Students Learning with Community program. We did one interior design project which was based around the students thinking about reimagining the design of our centre in order to suit the needs of our students better. We also did a radio production project which involved making a programme which is about the specific interests and hobbies of our students. We also have done 2 social care projects. The first one was about healthy eating and nutrition, so it was around creating more ideas around healthy eating, recipes for lunches, etc. And also some exercise games to get the students motivated to be involved in exercise. And then the online safety project, which was mostly how to deal with online bullying and protect yourself online, both in terms of your well-being and also in terms of your personal information. The benefit of having TU students come and visit the service would be that it creates a great buzz around the service. It brings a new energy and new ideas, and it's an opportunity for people from our service, for young people aged 18 to 24, to interact with college students the same age and to meet with peers from different backgrounds and understand what it's like to go to college and maybe see that there are new ways of accessing colleges or engaging with an organisation like TU. And we gave a brief focused on the students' needs at the time. At the time there was a real issue with online bullying in the centre. So it was something that we really wanted to highlight, and students had come to us expressing distress, not knowing how to respond in certain situations online. So the TU students came in and they discussed with our students strategies for best practice online, things like what personal information it was okay to give out, and how to respond if there was an unkind comment or something that made you uncomfortable online. And it was an exchange where advice was given on both sides, and they played an interactive game created by the students, which was really nice as an icebreaker, but also our students respond really well to fun activities like that. That was really positive. There was a lot of interaction, and it was a sense of great respect and equality between the students. Of course, the students are kind of the same age, even though they're from different backgrounds, and there was never any sense of that there was a difficulty with the gaps in education and background. There was really a sense of teamwork, equality and friendship, which was lovely. Actually, one of the great things was that as part of the online safety project, TU students invited our students to give a presentation as part of their presentation on the end day. And so we were really surprised by one of our own students who gave a lovely talk as part of that. And her public speaking skills were really something that we were impressed by. And if there was really, in general, great buzz around our students that day to be part of something exciting that was happening on the campus. So that was something really positive for us. The radio production project was great because we got a new radio program out of it where our students were recorded speaking about their interests and hobbies, which was a lovely resource that we can share with new students who are planning on attending so they can learn more about how things are in our centre. And then also with the online safety project, we got a brochure out of it which had a lot of good advice for staying safe online. And we were able to share that on our blog, which was really nice. And it was something that our students can refer back to themselves and that other services within EVE HSE can also look at, and other people online, as a resource for online safety. So it's nice to be able to share something like that with the community as well. I think it's really important to have good communication between the students and yourselves while the project is ongoing, and that I always like to just be open to if there's any questions or queries students might have on how best to approach the specific group, because it's an educational experience for the students too, just to maybe learn a little bit about, say, the background, such as, you know, the area of people with a diagnosis on the autism spectrum can have specific challenges, and to make people aware of, you know, anything that might promote a better exchange in the project. been a really eye-opening experience in terms of learning how the more that you allow our students to take part in things, the more they can surprise you in terms of their abilities, and that they can be leaders and speakers and operate at a higher level than you might expect. So it's challenged my own perceptions of the service I work in too, which has been really nice. Well, in terms of the time commitment, I think for me it was quite minimal, the amount of time that had to be devoted. There are some initial meetings. There might be one where the students are coming over to visit you in your site, and then you're taking perhaps some service users or students to go and visit them. So there might be 2 or 3 meetings. For us, community work is a part of our whole ethos anyway, so we can incorporate that as part of our work, and I'd imagine it would be the same for a lot of community organisations. So there's a small time commitment, but if it's part of what your aims are, it seems worthwhile. I would really say I'd advise you to just take part straight away, dive in, and you can really trust that the TU students are going to be dedicated, respectful, friendly, and put a lot of work into the project, and it will be a positive exchange for you. And I would have no hesitation recommending it to anyone who'd like to take part.